Good. Take your arms back up over your head. Give yourself a long stretch on the floor. Welcome if you're just getting in. I just flipped the switch. We're going live on Upward Spiral Yoga, live stream tiny room yoga. We're on our back, stretching out nice and long, finding that first thing in the morning stretchy feeling. Good. Draw your knees in, roll around a little bit on your back. If you're brand new, welcome. If the algorithm sent you here, the universe must know it's time to do some yoga. This is yoga for everybody. Everybody's welcome. You don't have to be a circus performer or a contortionist, but if you are, you're welcome also. Good. Let's roll up and issue Monday salutations, shall we? My name is Greg, and the proprietor of this yoga studio is Looney Cat. He turned 2 years old today, so he might come in. He's been eating a special birthday snack. And we're simulcasting both on Zoom and on YouTube live stream around the world. So welcome aboard. Monday is more movement oriented, but if you're brand new and scared of yoga, this is a good place. We're non-judgmental, we're friendly, we give you a ton of options. So before we stand up and start to move, we're going to chant Om. Nice big inhale. God, love, source, universe, bless everyone in this class, local and all the way around the world. May we all get all the love, light, and truth we need tonight to flourish. Okie doke, on our feet. That's what we do on Mondays. So up we go. If you're brand new, never seen me before, just join in. Just start moving a little bit, especially if you're frightened or scared of yoga. I have friends in class locally. We've been doing yoga for over 20 years now, and we've come to realize we're good for each other. So we start off with something very simple. My eyes are closed. I just want to get into my body. I've been working on the computer, very frustrating software thing for the last 2 hours. I kind of want to break stuff, so I need to take a break and do yoga. 3. Do you ever get frustrated on the computer and high tech? Good. Okay, arms out. The best thing for me when this happens, get away from it, peel away, do some yoga, breathe, get out of my head, get into my body, lengthen my breath. 2, 1. See if you're brand new, see how accessible, just swinging my arms. Now my feet are grippy on the floor as if my feet were Velcro. I bend my knees. I give myself a gentle little slap to get out of my head. You know those movies where the hysterical person is slapped by somebody else to get him back? That's what I'm doing to myself. 3, 2, 1. Now if you're brand new, this one's fun. Feet are hip distance apart. See how I just sink down and I push this ripple up through my body. So I sink down into ankles, knees, and hips, and then I ripple it back up. And again, this is beginning to slow down the movement of my mind and getting me into the slower, more rhythmic, oceanic patterns in my body. So I'm just not so Twitter-pated. 3, 2, yes, yoga teachers get scattered too. 1, inhale up, going to step out a little wider. This is good if you're new. Up your back, behind your neck. Poof. Boy, did I need to get away from the computer. Oh boy. I would have, if not for this class, I would have beaten my head into the wall for 3 more hours. So plan your yoga and never miss a class, ever. Say poof. And one more. Here's another way to wake up. Lace your hands behind your back, heels in, toes out. Now down on the floor is a feed bag full of candy. So let's push our face down into it. Now there's a bit of honey or a Tootsie Roll. If you get down lower, you can have more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant your face. Come on up. Release your arms. I'm going to turn my toes in, heels out. It feels me grippier on the earth, he said, English not speaking well. Lean left. I'm just going to wake up. I'm going to get myself back in my bod. Inhale. Over to the right. There won't be a single movement tonight that's any more complicated. They might be harder, but not more complicated. Relax your arms down. Left foot forward, right toenails. Swirl your heel around. A lot of my movement is called Viyama, joint juice. Just start moving again and get the crispy crunchiness out of your body. Other way. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to sink into my feet. That ankle's dorsiflex, that ankle's plantar flex. If balance feels good on a given day, I'll close my eyes. This wakes up my feet. Good. Come up and out. Right foot forward, left toenails. Just spin your ankle around. If you're brand new, you may not even be able to turn your toes over, but there's hope for everybody. But you can't just sit around and think about it. You got to do it. We live in the plane of action. Other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where the elite meet to sink into their cute little pink feet. Close your eyes. Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion of your ankles. Good. Come up and out. Drop a chin. Lose your mind by taking your head around 8 times. I have some very loyal local friends. We've been doing Monday yoga together for as long as there have been Mondays. A month of Mondays. 6, 7, 8. You'll feel better after this, I promise. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great turnout tonight. Good to see everybody from all the different continents. 8. Good. Now relax your head down for 15 seconds of falling asleep in public. Eyes closed. Feel your guts, feel your stomach, feel your intestines, feel your blood coursing through your veins. Feel your nerve endings, feel the temperature in the room. Present moment consciousness. There's nothing like it. We continue shoulders. Well, what do you mean shoulders? Forward, up, over, around, and down. You'll never be done with these movements in your whole life. The goal of this is not to get to some place where you're done. The goal is to progress through ever higher states of well-being, movement, and capacity. 6, and we're never done with that. 8, other way. The theme in my morning meditation class, if you'd like to join it, upwardspiralyoga.com has the link. But the theme is life gets better and better. Our latter days are better than our former days. 6, 7, radical notion, isn't it? Okay, lace your paws. You got to have good hands to do that. If you're brand new, go like this and go like this. You can do it. There's no excuses in my class. There's none. Other way. 2, 3. If you got to do it sitting in a chair, if you got to do it in a prison cell, if you have to do it upside down in a space capsule, just do it. 7, 8. Shake poop off of your hands. And then shake your hands up and down like you're waving at your neighbor. You're really giddy. You just won the lottery and you pulled into your driveway with a brand new Tesla and they're just smiling even though they're dying of jealousy. Nothing could be better. Faster, faster. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, and then you realize they're feeling jealous and covetous, so you buy them a Tesla. Inhale up, my friends, feet together. That's all materialism. It's good to have stuff, but in this class, we're finding the peace that passes all understanding. Tippy toes, the pearl of great price, 20, 17, 16, 15. Philosophy while bouncing up and down on your toes. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, waking up. 1, now I'm going to stand up super tall, way up here. Close my eyes, balance on my tippy toes. Open your eyes, drop your heels, and lean left, knuckles on your head. Inhale. A lot of people in my class are over 40 years old, and yet they look 30 years younger. So this is where the elite meet to look younger than their age. Inhale up, you guys. Now I'm going to separate my feet out. I'm going to do my first forward fold. I use blocks to support my back. If you're brand new, have your feet spread. If you're a skilled practitioner, you can have your feet all the way in together. But we're going to be down for 20 or 30 seconds. Alternately lift your heels, wag your buns, shake your shag, drain your brain. Now here's something I made up or somebody did 6,000 years ago. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, just deepen in. Be empty and go deeper on your forward fold. Science. Good friends, come on up. Up you go. Inhale. Come into life. Now my feet are out wider, as wide as my mat, but I don't use a mat. Toes in. Hands on my hippies. And we're going to churn our butt. We're going to make some mantequilla. We're going to grind our globes. We're going to circumnavigate our undercarriage. We're going to wobble our superstructure. I think there might be a little baby crescent moon out there tonight. I'm going to have a look later. Other way. I think it's 2% full. Sometimes you can actually see that. By the way, we're wobbling our buns the other way. Fun with buns. That's the part of this class. 6, 7. Elvis your pelvis. Good. All right. Feet together again. Up you go. Lace your hands. This time push the earth down. Sky up. Third side bend, lean left, lean into your right hip to go further left, science. Inhale up to the right. Oof. Good, inhale in our second forward fold, this time with the feet together, somewhat more formal. I recommend blocks. Drop your head, pull the pin out of your hair, shake your shag out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, soft part. Exhale, go deeper in, Baya Kumbhaka, just an old-fashioned yoga word. 2, 3. Come on up, we continue. Good progress. Lace your hands, bring them down above your knees, and world-famous knee loops. If you're brand new, stiff and crunchy, haven't done yoga for this millennia so far, just little circles. If you're bendy, resilient, springy, and buoyant, come down and scrape your butt on the floor. 8. Other way, you'll get rug burn on your hiney. You're going to have to explain that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is so good for you. Inhale. Just breathing with friends. Exhale out. Yoga translates over the internet. Isn't that cool? Now, these are called Sheryl Crows, where you start to have some fun. Side to side with my torso, spinning my arms. My mind is still reverberating in the high-tech project I was working on, but it's beginning to dissipate a little bit. Minds have Velcro sometimes. Things get stuck in our head, hard to get out. Relax your arms down. Left arm in front of your right. Turn your palms in. Clap for me. I'm not much, but I'm all I think about. Feet are together. Pull, fingers forward. Now this is where I start to get into it because I have a candle on top of my head. I stand up on my tippy toes. Stretch way up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay up on 1. Close your eyes. Takes some diligence, some rigor, some effort, doesn't it? Life takes that. Good. Drop your heels, side bend left. Ooh, this is our 4th side bend. Say something psychedelic like, ooh, inhale. Tether this way. Up you go. Arms down, flip them over. Uttanasana, forward fold. Drop your head. Lift your heels, bend your knees, soft, happy part, long spine. Exhale, you can straighten your legs out. Yoga is going to take a few decades to do a deep forward fold. Arise up, yogis. We'll chant an Om together. Good, a moment for prayer or presence or peace or practice, whatever your word is. We are calm, peaceful souls, even in the midst of the rigor and the vigor. Good, we'll relax our arms down, right arm in front of the left, palms turn in, clap, clap, pull, fingers forward, party hats, up on tippy toes, stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close your eyes on 8. Balance. Open your eyes, drop your heels, lean right. Up you go. If you move every day, it feels way better to lean in your body over here to the left. It's really worth it. Up you go. Arms down, flip over, drop your head. If your computer's down there, like and subscribe. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, bright future. Exhale, deepen in, get all the air out, stay empty. You'll note that you can go a little deeper into the sensation, the thrilling feeling of a forward fold. Dig your heels, knees back. Come on up, yogis. I like where this is going. We're making good progress. We're just moving right along. Exhale out. Now standard yoga, inhale up our back. It's good to get the arms behind the back. It opens up the shoulders. Inhale to the top. Prayer hands up high. Pull the hands down. Bend your knees. Turn your torso down and to the right. If your elbow doesn't touch your knees, if you're not that bendy yet, just rest your elbows on your gut or your belly. Otherwise, hook the elbow outside your knee. And then otherwise, your left hand touches the floor. That's a very rare human being. Most of us pull the hands into prayer, look down at your feet, line up your knees, and the challenge here is to drop your booty buns as low as you can. If you can squat all the way down, you're 1 in, 10,000. I'm just middle of the road. Sink in. Lean back like you're going to tip your chair over backwards. It's hilarious. Good. Drop your arms. Come on up. Now, there's a definition of that pose. It's called dynamic. It means you get the most bang for your buck. If you're over 50, no more wasting time. You've identified what you want from life. Don't waste time. Palms up. Inhale. Pull hands down, a little baby twist down and to the left, unless you're bendier and bendier and bendier and twistier. I have friends, they can get their right shoulder outside their left knee, squat all the way down, and they can text people on their phone down on the left side of their body on the floor. Whatever. Your grandkids can do that. That's for free. Little kids get all that stuff for free. What did Mark Twain say? Youth is wasted on the young, but it's not wasted on us who are over 40. We're maintaining sustaining, expanding our youth and vigor. Lower. Drop your arms. Come on up. Good job. I like where this is going. We're doing the things. Exhale out to the side. Pull back. Right arm under. Brand new tight arms. This is fine. Fold up your arms if they do. Step your left foot forward. Spin your right heel toward the camera and take your right knee up, up and over your left knee. If God made you to bring your right ankle behind your left ankle, we're going to do that now. Sink in. You feel your left knee slide underneath your right knee. Any variation of this, as long as it's honest and authentic, will do the work for you. You do the possible. God/yoga will do the impossible. Good, now arms out. Now for coordination and balance, you just stand on your left foot, bring your right knee up. Then you take your left hand and you grab your right foot behind your behind while bringing your right hand down to the floor. Now it's nearly impossible to touch your right knee to the floor with your hand on your foot. A few people can do it, but since most of us can't, that's what we try to do. Inhale, look forward, being small. Exhale, turn your right knee all the way up to the ceiling, drop your head down. Try to straighten your left leg. Trying is good as long as you're doing something. Good, now release your right foot back. Take your left arm up to the ceiling. Look up at the 2% crescent moon. Now I can see myself in my computer monitor and I want my left arm to point straight up to the ceiling on top of my right arm. I want my right heel to lift and my head to eject forward. As big as I can get. Like my cat when he puffs up when he sees a dog. Left hand down. Good, now be a cat with your right arm. Puff open. Open up your tail. Expand out big, be a drive-in movie picture show. This is called Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. We get as big as we can, spread open, Brahmana Kriya. Right hand comes down now. Now, re-grab your right foot with your left hand behind your behind. Again, coordination and balance. There's a big element of that in this. Stand up with your hand on your foot and then bring your right knee out in front. Wave your arms. This shows that we're calm and peaceful cats and can balance on the fence post and paint the fence while we're Tom Sawyer painting the fence while Becky is watching. Good, now cross your right ankle over your left knee, just the ankle. This is where my blocks really come in handy, literally. I have two hands on the blocks and I squat into my left foot. Now the key is, the sine qua non, the linchpin, keep your left heel down while squatting as low as you can, and it'll stretch your calf like nobody's business. Ooh, I'm feeling that. Now the sequence has so much balance in it, so while we're squatting down, we go into praying throne pose. We pray for 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward, bend your knee. Exhale, a really deep forward fold. This is actually a very simple variation of a hysterically more difficult pose, but this is yoga for everybody. Get down, buns up. Good, now repray with your hands. Stand up in variation of tree pose, foot down, inhale. And exhale your hands in front of your heart. Take 10 seconds of eyes closed to gather your senses. Breathe your breaths. Feel your feels. Trust this very present moment. Yoga is the art and science of becoming quiet on the inside, quelling the noise. We continue. Inhale up. Good job on side one. Exhale your arms out to the side. Palms open. Pull back gently. Left arm under. This is fine for newbies. When you can fold your arms up, do it. Then step your left foot out to the side. Sink your weight into your right foot. Slink your left knee up over the top of your right knee. Eagle pose. Now I'm kind of cheating. I'm using my left toenails down on the floor on the right side as a little training wheel. But when balance kicks in and I'm feeling good, my left foot lifts. And when the karma is good, I will put my left ankle behind my right ankle. Elbows out, wrists away. Squeeze down and in. Good, now come up and out, left knee out in front. I call this marionette. Now, if you're a 20-year-old gymnast on a balance beam, this is ridiculously, embarrassingly easy. But that's not all of us. That's 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of 1% of humans, which is a very small number. Now take your right hand and grab your left foot behind your behind. This then leaves our left hand to come down to the floor. Now try to touch your left knee to the floor. If you can do it, that's really cool, but you probably can't. So crunch down, inhale, look forward. Exhale, we'll turn our left knee up to the ceiling by twisting our hips way open, head down, right leg straight, spine always cracks here. I love it. Good, now release your left foot. It'll just go zinging back. Spin your belly button, right arm up to the ceiling, stack your right arm way up on top of your left arm, shoot your head out into your patio, left foot into the front yard, expand really big. Puff cat. Lift that left heel up, no slacking. Right hand is to come down now, left hip starts the turn open, left arm sweeps open, and you are a sail on a sailboat. You're opening up your 2 sheets, not 3 sheets, your 2 sheets to the wind. Expand open as big as you can. Oh, I'm getting really big tonight. Left hand comes down now. Re-grab left foot, right hand. The elegant vinyasa sequence continues. Hand on top of or we stand up with hand on foot. Left knee comes out in front. I like it when my foot doesn't touch the floor on the way up. That's just a good thing. Wave your arms like loony cat. Loony, hello. Good, now we continue. Balance, strength, flexibility. Left ankle over your right knee. Left ankle over your right knee. And hands down on the floor or the blocks. Some nights are better than others. This is the progress, not perfection class. Sink into your right ankle, right knee. Lean back into your butt. Keep your right heel down, but slide your right knee forward. Your calf will say hello. Good. Count to 8 in your native language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward. Exhale deep and 1, 2, ooh, feeling that 3. Good, re-pray with your hands. Arise up, yogis. Foot down, now we'll chant Om, because sometimes you're a little breathless. This is really good for respiration, inspiration, aspiration, perspiration. Oh. 15 seconds standing, eyes closed, peaceful meditation. Standing sequence complete. All is well. We are calm, peaceful souls. Good, my friends. Now we'll do some floor, core, and more to keep ourselves healthy, happy, and strong. This is where the elite meet to get down on the seat. Wow, great turnout tonight. Just friends, new YouTubers all the time. Thank you for liking and subscribing. You're helping spread yoga around the world, and yoga for everybody, not just elite athletes and circus performers, although you're welcome, but everybody needs to move and to breathe and to hang out with their friends. Okay. Close your eyes. Just breathe a moment. Gather, pull your senses inward. Yogis have a word for pulling our senses inward. Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses inward. We pull the plug on the outside world. If you're brand new, we're going to just do a host of unusual movements and do what you can. Mimic them as best you can. Good. Legs out. Dandasana, stretch up. Very simple, profound pose though. Legs glue into the floor, spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Firm and soft at the same time. Open up your feet, no lazy, slacky feet, just nice dorsiflexion, wide open fan feet, expressive toes, relaxed nose. All right, there we go. I got that extra little bit of lift. Paws on the floor, feet in, buns up. This is anti-sitting pose. You've been sitting all day long, looking at your cell phone, drawing pictures. Lift up. Good, you guys sink down on your back. Now I admit we don't slide out into the side splits while we're on our feet very often. In my class with my teacher, that was like the beginning move. Walk into class, side splits. The way I teach it for humans is just let your legs expand out to the side. This is a lot for a lot of people. Hands on your inner thighs. You can stretch out a little wider. If you're brand new, be very careful. Just do a little bit of these things. It'll grow on you. If your legs don't come all the way down, it's okay. After a while, I wouldn't want to ever go a day without doing this. It keeps me healthy and frisky from south of the border down. Ankles, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do this on the first tee when I'm warming up with my other 60-year-old golf buddies, and they try to look the other way and pretend they don't know me. Good. Fingertips on the back of the head. 20 crunchies. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Bring your knees in. If you're very tight, just put a blanket underneath your head. Grab your big toes if it's opening up. Widen your knees. And just happy baby, left knee, right knee. After a while, you'll get rhythmic and smooth and balanced. This will become kind of fun. Your butt will become rounder so that you can roll side to side more smoother. After a while, both your knees will be down at the same time and you won't have to do this anymore. That may take a while. Good. Pause in the middle, knees on the floor. Look forward. Straighten out both of your legs. Rest your head down. Supta Upavishta Konasana. If you can widen your feet so they come down by your ears, great. Good. Release your feet back up to the ceiling. 30 seconds Viparita Karani, just legs up, enjoying an inversion. Let go of judgment and self-criticism. You can certainly be discerning as to your quality of movement. Judgment and discernment are two different things. Good. Now one more abdominal thing. Widen your knees, lift up your head, fingertips on the back of your head. Just do what you can. Left leg up, right knee in, left elbow touches right knee. Switch, switch. Washboard abs. Good. Now hold your right elbow on your left knee. Hold it. Switch, switch. switch, 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 switch. Left elbow on your right knee. Smile. Switch, 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 switch. Both elbows, both knees. Crab. Pound your elbows into your knees, knees into your elbows. Head down, feet down, arms down by the side of your body, palms down. Just lift your booty butt as high as you can. Bridge pose, a beautiful counter pose. Maybe your hips go all the way up to the height of your knees. That's very rare. Most of us, this is good. Just lift your butt. Bring it down nice and slow. This is the back bend, the safe back bend for the rest of us. Good. Do it one more time. We'll just lift up 1, 2, 3. Our butt's going up in an elevator. 6, 7, 12, 14. There's no 13th floor. 15. Good. Hold here. This will strengthen your back and decompress your spine and keep goo going up and down your spine. You'll be very happy. Good. Bring your buns down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, lift up your head. I always keep a blanket underneath where my head is, so I'm going to put my head on top of my neck on top of a blanket. I'm going to bring my left knee in, stretch out my right leg. Now, it's very challenging for me to get my right elbow over my left knee. So some days I just put my left elbow over my left knee, and then I rest my head back down, and I just squeeze my left knee all the way in as tight as I can. If you're a very bendy person, your right elbow goes up over your left knee, but you got to be able to get your head back down. No floaty heads in my class. Big inhale. Exhale. Now this has been the perfect precursor for a spectacular twist. Lift your head. Take your left knee all the way down to the floor, even if your left shoulder lifts. Now the blanket underneath the head makes a big difference. You don't want your head hanging. So you new friends in Cleveland, blanket underneath your head. Now your left arm goes up, and if you're very bendy, your left arm comes all the way down. I recommend for new friends putting left hand on top of your left hip, or just your fingertips on the floor as we wait for our torso to relax open to the left, counter twisting against our lower body, moving to the right. Your breath will shorten. It'll become probably more choppy. Smooth it out. Give it time. Every pose is a prayer. Big inhale together. Exhale, let it go. There we go. There's that release I was looking for. There's that crack. Good. Now bring your left knee back up on an inhalation is good. Bring your left foot down on the floor, both feet down. Reposition your butt in the middle. Bring your right knee in. Stretch your left leg out. No twist yet. Lift up your head. Hands above your knees is fine. Right elbow is medium. Left elbow over your right knee is strong, but you got to let your head back down. After you've let your torso back down, shoulders, hips, left thigh, everything releases. Drop your chin. Don't have a pinched back of your neck. Drop your chin. Hold here. We want our spine to decompress. We want space for the twist. Left toes point up. Teacher sitting on your left thigh. Teacher's hands on your right shin, pushing your right knee underneath your left armpit so you're screaming. Good, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now, we're going to sweep our right knee all the way down to the left, all the way over like you're rolling over in bed. I cannot emphasize the blanket or the block or the pillow underneath your head enough. I use one, and I've been doing yoga since before your parents met. Now I'm pinning my right knee down, my right arm goes up, and I'm going to open out to the side. But some days with a lot of stress and tension, my right shoulder won't come down. So I relieve the stress by putting my right hand on my right butt or my right hand down on the floor. And then we practice the hardest thing in the world, which is patience. I want what I want, and I want it right now. Just give me what I want right now, and everything will be fine. It's nice when that happens, but in the meantime, let's build some patience, some faith, some surrender, some humility. Big inhale together. Exhale for a skosh more twist. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Just that extra bit of space in my bod, my mind. Good. Now let's just sit up out of this pose. Good job on your back. You know, a good thing is to be able to get up on the floor and move around. If you're 20, that doesn't mean anything unless you've been drinking a lot. But if you're over 40, you want to be quick and agile on the floor because a lot of fun happens down here. Now, all fours for cats and cows. What's a cat and a cow? A cat is a little animal with triangle ears, and a cow says moo. Ups and downs, good for everybody. If all you did was a couple of cats and cows every day, you'd be better for it. Maybe that's all the time you have. You're so busy, you're curing an incurable disease, you have 73 grandchildren, you're building an orphanage. You don't have much time. Just do some cats and cows. 2 more. Okay, now this next sequence is always voted least popular. I want to quit the class and curse the instructor. So enjoy. Left arm out to the side, right leg back. Bring your left elbow down to the floor if you're a newcomer. Just pause here and be miserable. Bring your left shoulder and left ear all the way down with your left arm all the way underneath you. And take your right leg up to the ceiling. This is where we prove the point. Swing your right arm up. Take your right arm behind your back. Touch the floor behind your back with your right hand. And now smile. Good. Reach up, grab your right foot, and if it's not there, grab somebody else's foot, your cat, your rabbit's foot, and now just lift your right leg. This is where the separates the adults from the children. Release your foot. Come out. No complaining, no excuses, ups and downs. I've got some friends, they've been doing yoga a long time, and they've taken all my excuses, all my reasons away. You got results or excuses, one of the two. Good, now all I want, new friends, just take your right arm out to the side and your left leg back, and you're doing darn good, and I'm proud of you for doing that. As you develop, your right elbow will come down. It's a bit of an inversion, twist, body supporting, left leg up thing. This is good. Right elbow, right shoulder, right ear, all the way down now. Keep your left hand on the floor for a moment. Push into your left hand to bring your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Again, this is dynamic. It's most bang for your buck. Left arm up, left arm around behind your back. If you go ass over tea kettle, that's okay. I've fallen many times. Left arm reaches up. The higher, the easier to grab your left foot. And stretch your left leg out. It's not supposed to be easy. Release. Come out of dreadful situation. Cats and cows. Now, child's pose is knees wide and sending your buns all the way back to your heels. I don't do it so much anymore. I do cat. I keep my butt cheeks really high and I bring my chest down. I'm going to give you the option for child's pose, butt all the way back, crotch on the floor, or cat pose, butt high, with long, stretchy, relaxing, relieving spinal pose. I just don't like to crease my knee that much anymore. Some people, not a problem at all. Not even a problem. Okay, and then final paying of dues for the evening. Monday always includes push-ups. If I don't do push-ups, I send you a coupon for a pallet of absolutely nothing. Come forward to all fours, knees and hands. Do 1 to 10 knee push-ups, and we'll hold a parade for you. Take your age, divide it by 10, and then the phase of the moon, and do that number of push-ups. Good. Very nice. Now, come back around and where did it? Oh, there you are. You're over here. See how this is for everybody? We don't take ourselves too seriously. I like it. Now I'm going to sit on a little bit of a blanket roll. I like how it lifts my hips, opens up, helps me to sit up a little taller. And I'm going to ask for you tonight, strangely enough, to meditate with me for 1 minute before we're done. Meditation is simply the art of paying attention. Close your eyes. Sometimes I like to drop my chin. It feels like I'm aiming my attention deeper into my body. Now, just do the most rare thing that humans ever do. Hold still. Breathing is fine. Everything else still. Stop thinking. If you start to practice meditating every day, it'll become the most precious part of your life because you connect to the source of being. Okay, and we'll conclude with a happy finishing twist. Left leg out. Now, see how I'm pulling my right foot way in like this with my left leg out? A beginner twist would just be grab your knee and turn to the right a little bit. That would be really cool. If you're bendy enough, take your right foot and just slink it over the top of your left thigh like that. Tuck your tummy in and kind of pull the right knee more over to the left. This is fine. Now, if you're bendy, boy, you can't believe where twists go. Right hand goes on the floor, left arm goes up. Yep. Inhale. Exhale, long spine, turn right, 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 right. And does your elbow get outside your knee? That's kind of a milestone. Shoulder outside your knee for bendy bears. Good. Now, I'm going to straighten out through my left heel. Tall spine. I'm going to turn to the right. I'm using my right arm behind me to amplify my twist a little bit, keep the base of my spine in, shoulders relaxed, chin level. If you're bendier than this and have some absurd variation, I want you to do it. Right foot is flat on the floor, not tilted over onto the little baby toe side. If you don't need your right arm for balance, slink your right arm behind your back and put it inside your left thigh, because you can. Inhale here. On exhale, come out of twisties very slow. You just don't want to come out thwang, yang, yang, yang. Unless you're like 4 years old, that's fine. Don't even worry. Right leg out. I'm brand new, Greg. I'm really tight. I can barely move. I feel like I'm going to cry in my body. Just bring your left foot into here. Your knee will be out to the side. You grab your knee and you turn to your left and you pray for forgiveness for neglecting your body, and you'll be forgiven if you stick with it. Now bring your heel all the way into your left butt cheek if you can. Tighter, tall spine. Trust me, I'm just very middle of the road here. Now, if possible, this goes thwop, Thwop, thwop. Hooking your right elbow around in front would be totes cool. Left hand on the floor, right arm goes up to the squealing, way up. Oh, say something sensuous like, ooh, inhale, exhale, turn left, 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 left. Can you get your elbow outside your knee? Very easy for mini bendy bears. In fact, lower your right hand down, look down at your right calf. Take your right hand and grab outside your right calf. Nope, not tonight. I got things to do later. Now turn left. When you've been doing yoga about 40 to 50 years, it's not about winning who's bendiest in the class anymore competition. Bless the people who are bendier, bless the people who are less bendy, and let's realize entrance into heaven is rarely based on a range of motion contest. We're cultivating far deeper skills: patience, tolerance, perseverance, persistence, strength, courage, and of course, love. Inhale. Good. Come out of a twisty slowly. Woo! Exactly 7 o'clock. Who loves you, baby? Telly Savalas. Good. Now you lie on your back for 5 minutes. Only one person in the world is not allowed to do that. She knows who she is. Avita Sane, Helgasana, I love you. And all you other 8 billion friends on your back for relaxing. Moi. If you're brand new to yoga, you get to lie on your back unencumbered and unfettered by irritating teacher for 5 minutes. It's well worth it. Okie doke. That was a good extra relaxing session. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate feel good through your body. Invite in God, love, source. Good. When you're ready, curl onto your right side. Take your time. Love all over yourself. Good. Now let's keep our eyes closed when we sit up. It's a powerful practice. Keep the poise, the presence, the peace, the perfection on the inside. Then all the yogis around the world, we merge together head, hands, and heart at the heart. And to think right now, many, many humans around the world joining together in stillness, peace, poise, presence, love, tolerance. Everybody bringing a little heaven on earth. That's our job. Altogether, the mighty yogis around the world, we all say, Namaste. Boy, I needed somebody with a stick to make me do yoga tonight. Fortunately, that person lives in my head, my teacher, and it's like, get up, Greg, let's go. So congratulations on self-discipline. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Do you need me to beg? But if you're watching, like and subscribe. Just do it. Do it now. You'll feel better. It'll spread around the world. We'll get a jet plane together. We'll meet in Costa Rica.